Hello my viewers, welcome back to the channel. And by the video title, you know what this video is about. We're discussing, of course, aewdynamite. This is April the 2nd, 2025 edition, and it was very good. Very good. Started off with a crazy mixed gender tag match. You got Swerve, Strickland, and then you also got, of course, Will Nightingale teaming up to go against John Moxley and Marina. And it was a good match, a very good match. And at the end of the match, after Willow Nightingale and Swerve won the match in dramatic fashion, you see Moxley get knocked through a table by Willow and stuff. Moxley went in the ring and hit Willow Nightingale with a paradigm shift. Yeah, he stooped that low. When the ring did that to Willow Nightingale, and she was down. The neck history of the injuries and stuff, of course, with it. And Moxley, fans booing him out the arena. And Swerve was looking for him all day. And then Swerve got distracted. When he found him at the end of the show, got distracted because Hangman Page keep coming back. Now I know Hangman Page, he's justified to be mad like that. Justified to be mad. And Swerve told him, like, I know, what I did was wrong, like that. In a sense, and then Hangman was like looking at him and stuff like that. So we might see a match. That might be the main event of All In this year, maybe like that. You never know. Swerve versus Hangman Page and main event of All In. I did the final showdown, but this time it's not from hatred. This time it's like a rivalry, a completion of respect. It'd be different a little bit maybe this time. So we'll see what happens, of course. We also see, of course, Toni Storm defeat Penelope Ford this match. Penelope Ford caught her in the jaw last week with a swift kick, knocked her out a little bit, and then this time she got revenge on Penelope Ford in this match, making Bane and Toni Storm will be fighting for the World Championship at Dynasty. That should be very good. We're seeing Will Ospreay team up with, of course, Kevin Knight, the Jet, who had a good showing. Of course, he only been here for 2 weeks. They said at first he was trying to contemplate. He was choosing WWE. He was choosing maybe staying in New Japan or going to AEW as well, like that. They said they started offering him some type of tryout or something like that, and he chose AEW and stayed like a little bit. And now he's on pay-per-view. He's on pay-per-view in 2 weeks like that. So I feel like anywhere he would have went, he would have shined out because he's a very talented individual. Tag team championships like Kushida, IWGP Lightweight Tag Champions, of course, like that. He's a very unique individual like that. He put a little more weight on too because at first he was like 190-ish, I remember a few years back, like 200-ish. Now he's about 215, I think. So put a little more weight on as well, too. Getting faster, stronger and stuff as well. Him and Ospreay are going to fight at Dynasty. That's going to be very good on the opening of the Owen Hart Cup tournament. We'll see what happens like that. You never know. Ospreay is expected, of course, everybody thinking Ospreay going to win. But you never know. What if they say, hey, well, the young guy, the rookie, a few matches in, get the victory, the upset victory. You never know what can happen. It's wrestling. They never know what can happen. So that'll be a good match, though, for sure. That's one thing I do know going to happen. It's going to be a very good match like that. Could still the show. Be a very good match. We're seeing that, of course. We're seeing kind of all the things going to happen, of course, in the Owen Hart Cup tournament. We're going to see a tag team match between Athena. Mercedes Moné was, of course, talking today. So you got to team up with Harley Cameron to go against Julia Hart and Athena on Collision. That should be very interesting to see. We did see, of course, FTR have another segment. They've been kind of, going with each other, going at each other a little bit. Like Cash Wheeler said, he said, we're going to be good. We're going to be good for today and up to Sunday. He said, after Sunday, we got to talk like that because he feel like Dak's been tripping a little bit. Well, I've been tripping a little bit. Been tripping a lot. They've been going out there and messing things up and stuff for them. So Adam Copeland got the victory, of course. Edge got the victory in the main event versus Claudio Castagnoli, which I think actually was a better pairing. I feel like that match he had with Claudio was better than any of the matches he had with Moxley. They merged very well together like that. Him and Claudio, they had a pretty good match right there. That was a good main event. And then you seen Swerve, like I mentioned, get beat up by Moxley, thrown on glass and stuff like that, beat down and stuff, but still getting up. The revenge and vengeance is driving like that. He's going to restore order, try to win that championship at Dynasty. So we got a lot of cool things happening. Dynasty going to be a very good event, very cool event, I think, as well. The matches they got adding up, the setup matches. The only match that don't really have a super big build is, of course, the Bobby Lashley and Shelton Benjamin versus Big Bill and Brian Keith. They have a little history for the past few weeks, but they're not a big build. So we'll see how that match goes. Maybe it might lead into a Bobby Lashley and Big Bill having a one-on-one like rivalry like that. I could definitely see that happening. Or I could see MJF screwing somebody over. So you never know what can happen. MJF is a very sneaky individual. You never know what Bobby Lashley threatened him a little bit again. You never know what MJF might do. What if he screwed him over the tag team titles? You never know what could happen like that. And it might start a feud between MJF and Bobby Lashley, which would be very interesting and very good to see. That'd be main event too as well. So we'll see what happens with that. Jay White, of course, he got injured. He's injured for real. Like that, he had some surgery as well. I think another injury for him. I was hoping to see him, of course, in the Owen Hart Cup tournament, but he's injured, of course. So hopefully Jay White can come back better and stronger than ever as well and see how things shape out. But Dynasty will be cool. Adam Cole and Garcia, TNT title. And you see a lot of cool matches and stuff. Can make a triple threat match versus Mike Bailey and Ricochet for the International Championship. So things heating up. So hope you guys enjoyed this video. Hope you guys are ready and pumped up for Dynasty. And hey, get things going. I might live stream Dynasty, or we might just watch and give you a review after like that. But we'll see what happens. But I'll see you guys when I see you. Peace out.